guys, so today I'm going to show you how to get this smoky eye look. I'll zoom in really quickly, and it's just the traditional smoky eye. Doing smoky eyes is kind of what got me onto YouTube, so I don't know why I've never done a tutorial on it, and I'm still using the same palette that I really learned how to do it on, and that is the Maybelline Impeccable Grays palette. I've had this thing forever and ever and ever, and I absolutely adore it. And I think that if you are just getting into makeup, or if you want to learn how to do a smoky eye, that you should really invest in this because it's not that big of an investment, and it works very well. And like I said, I've had it forever. Other than that, the only other palette I'm using is Naked 2 palette, using a few colors out of here. And if you guys want a comparison to the Naked 1 palette, let me know. Anyways, let's just get started. Okay, so this is the eye we are trying to recreate, and then this is the eye that is nude as of right now. And I'm going to start, and I do have some mascara on my eyes before, but that's okay, that doesn't really play a part into it. So first things first, I'm going to take MAC's Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm going to put this all over my highlight area. And I always do this. If you guys watch my tutorials, you know that I always do this, just because I like to have a nice base right there. And then I'm going to take my Maybelline 24-Hour Color Tattoo. Mine's in the shade Audacious Asphalt. This is what it looks like a little bit more up close. It's a really beautiful, just silvery gray color that's so perfect for smoky eyes. So I'm going to apply this all over, and don't be scared by the dark color that it gives off. You really, like, I love it because I love having a silver base for smoky eyes. And I'm going to take this gray and just make sure that it builds up on my eyelid. And then the only thing you're going to want to do is make sure that the edges are just kind of smooth all over. And now we are ready to move on to the next step. So I'm going to now take my fluffy eyeshadow brush, and this is from e.l.f., this is my freaking favorite brush ever. And I'm going to take Booty Call from the Naked 2 palette right here. And I'm going to put this all over my highlight. And I love this because it is more of a pinky color. But it's just brings out a little bit of a prettier color than just having a white base or a cream base. It's a little bit more unique, I think. So I'm just going to apply that all over my highlight, or my brow bone. And then I'm going to take my Maybelline Impeccable Grays palette, and it used to have 3 colors, but now it has 2. And I'm going to take this silver color, and I'm going to apply this from the top of where my Audacious Asphalt base is, and I'm going to apply it all the way down into my crease, but not onto my lid. And I'm just going to apply this until the Audacious Asphalt color is pretty much covered up, because I don't want to be able to see it. I just like the color that it kind of gives, if that makes some sense. Okay, so this might take a couple because the Audacious Gray is a little bit darker, but that's okay. And I'm just going to kind of like brush for fallout as I go, because you don't really want to have some fallout, and you can always just take a little brush and brush it off a little bit. And then I'm going to take my flat shader brush, and this one is from my Naked 2 palette. And I'm just going to take this color, which is my favorite gray color for smoky eyes, and I'm going to put this all over my lid area. I'm still getting used to what direction my camera is looking in. And so I'm just going to apply this all over, and it's very similar to the Audacious Asphalt color, so you're not going to have to build this one up quite as much. And so there we go. Just apply a little bit more into my outer, and then I'm going to take my blending brush, which is on the other side of the brush I was just using, and I'm going to take Blackout from the Naked 2 palette, which is just a matte black color, and I'm going to put this into my crease, and I'm only going to pat it into the color like 2 times because the color is so pigmented that it can be a little bit shocking. So I'm just going to use a very light hand and blend it into my crease, which will help blend the silver and the darker charcoal gray together. And I'm just going to back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for a while, and then I'm going to take it and I'm going to dust it along my lash line, which is just going to help it blend a little bit better with all of the colors. So then once you do that, I'm going to take my just a different crease brush or blending brush, and I'm going to go like this just to really blend the colors. And then I'm going to take my fluffy shadow brush again from e.l.f. and I'm going to get this silver color again, and I'm going to pick some up and I'm going to put it into my crease just a little bit. Not to necessarily put the silver back, but to just lighten it a little bit so we don't completely lose the silver color. And now for the last thing, I'm going to take a Q-tip and I'm going to get a little bit of makeup remover on the ends of it. And I'm just going to dust for fallout because you can get a little bit of fallout and you might not be able to see it, especially with smoky eyes. And smoky eyes are very particular, you know. So I'm just going to get a little bit. And as you can see, a little bit did come off. And then I'm going to take a Kleenex and kind of pat it dry so that I don't rub my eyes and rub away all of my makeup that I just kind of took off. And then I'm going to take my powder that I had under there. Again, this is a MAC powder, which is very dark, but it works for now. And then, hello. Hi. I'm almost done. So then we're going to do that. And then I'm going to take my eyeliner, which is Maybelline Line Stiletto, and I'm going to line my upper lash line just really lightly. I don't really want a thick line. I just want to define my eyelashes a little bit more. So, and then I'm going to apply a little bit more mascara since my other mascara is a little bit not very defined, and with a smoky eye you kind of want your eyeshadow or mascara to be defined. So I'm just going to apply some LashBlast, and this is just a good mascara for thickening your lashes and blackening them, and then I'll get a little bit on my lower lash line. So now I'm going to zoom out, and you can add eyeliner to your bottom lash line depending on how dramatic you want to make it. I'm just going to go without since I'm not really going anywhere where I need to have a really dramatic smoky eye. But this is my favorite look, and it looks a little bit unbalanced right now, but I think that's just the lighting. And so I'm going to put some lip gloss on, and I'm just going to put a light pink lip gloss so that it doesn't really draw attention away from my eyes, because when you do a smoky eye, your eyes are essentially like the focal point of the look. And then on my cheeks, I am just wearing the NARS Sin and Casino palette, so nothing too interesting there. But that is my tutorial for the smoky eyes, so I'll talk to you guys later. And comment, rate, and subscribe down below.